What an idiot. No, don't you dare. I can zigzag so hard you won't believe. I'm like a little bunny rabbit. Hyah. Oh, I have a really stupid idea. Oh, fuck. I do have a really stupid idea. I have a really dumb idea. I'm gonna try it. Oh, she doesn't move. Does she not? There's nothing of use in there. Kidding me. Just money and... just money and more arrows. That's so useless. Oh, maybe I should church him at some point. Oops. Alright, I have the medicine. I did ask the shopkeeper how to leave. My health is still bad.
Salve, friend. Oh, so... Poor guy. My uncle was...
Oh, I can just make him do things.
And he ended up killing himself.
So he doesn't continuously...
Right, I'll go, but once I'm done, I'll need you to tell me how you know all of this.
I'm very smart. And handsome. Okay, we're actually gonna try and get this flower now. Come on, little flower. I'm gonna... Oh, you're not at the thing yet. Interesting. Do you say... I reckon you said nothing different, though, do you?
Just as the ocean, but it does... You think you wish to know, but you do not.
I do a little bit.
It is better for you if you remain... There is only a downward path. The new...
Thank God my health regenerates, because I'm Call of Duty man. I'm from the new Call of Duty. Ah, bollocks. Slightly later. Still faster than running all the way up again, innit? Why did he do that? I was on it, and then he... Damn it. Why did she do that? Whatever. Still slightly later. It's a very precise timing. Very precise timing. Luckily, I'm super good with timing. I'm the master of timing. See, nailed it. Wow, I'm so good. Fuck's sake. Alright, guys, I'm the master of timing. Fuck yeah. See? Told you. First try. Edit all those other parts out, future Luke. Okay. Next, we're gonna... Oh.
Salve again, friend. I went and did as you asked, and... it worked.
I'm a genius, what can I say?
Possible. that you've just arrived here and you already know everyone and exactly what's about to happen to them. Oh, come on. I just did as you asked. The least you can do is level with me. I'll keep it between us. I promise. You're toying with me, right? Wait, you're not kidding, are you? That's the only way you could have known. You're a bit like... Oh, what was his name? Sisyphus. Yeah, that's the one. Old King Sisyphus.
That's me. I'm Sisyphus.
Sisyphus was a Greek king a long time ago. For daring to think he could outsmart the gods, he was given a terrible punishment. He was forced to push a great boulder up to the top of a hill. Only, just as it reached the top, it would roll all the way back down to the bottom, forcing him to start over and over and over again, for all eternity. Just like you. Actually, now that I think about it, there are a bunch of old stories about the gods punishing people by making them do the same futile task over and over. Tantalus was made to grasp at fruit on a tree he could never quite reach. The Pleiades had to keep fetching water in a sieve. Oh, and Ixion was strapped to a wheel going round and round forever. But on the bright side, at least you're not stuck in the underworld. Like
Are you sure about that?
Anyway, I don't know which god you managed to upset to get yourself into this position, friend, but you seem all right to me. So, I'll tell you what. I'll keep doing whatever I can to help you. And you just focus on finding a way to break the cycle you're in. Oh, that's kind of you to say. Now, I'm going to keep your secret. Although, it's not as if I'll remember this next time we talk anyway, right? Oh, and if our conversations ever start to annoy you, just tell me you're busy. I know when I'm not wanted. May fortune smile on you, friend.
But one more thing, though.
I saw you slide down that rope before. Very impressive. And strange, too, since that device you used is exactly the same as one I've been working on.
You gave it to me. You've already...
of course. It's because I already
Thank
gave it
you.
to in a
Alright,
previous
let's
time,
move on.
wasn't
I
it?
got a flower
Anyway,
for you.
I'm sorry to ask, but is there any chance... Well, I've been trying to get the...
Yeah, I have it.
to climb, so I hung a... Do you think...
Here.
Really? You already have it? I picked it up in a previous loop, I suppose. It's gonna take me a while to get my head around that. This is going to make her so happy. Equitia, I mean. Now I just have to figure out how to give it to her. What I really want to do is walk up to her, give her the flower, and confess I've been madly in love with her since the moment we met. But on the other hand, I can't shake the feeling that the consequences could be... terrible. You mean, aside from her execution? You see,
What?
Equitia is a Vestal priestess, meaning she's taken a vow of chastity, the breaking of which would be an extremely serious affront to the gods,
I
and
see.
a capital offense. Even if she was just
Yeah, can't upset the
suspected of being
gods, that'd be
unchaste,
terrible.
It could lead to her execution. Unchaste Vestals get buried alive. Oh, and I'd get flogged to death for good measure. But at the same time, she's just so kind and graceful, and I feel so much love for her that if I don't tell her, it'll burn a hole in my chest. I don't know what to do. What do you think? What would you do?
Do it.
Now that I hear you say that out loud, I hear how crazy it is. I think maybe
Okay,
I need to
never
be
mind.
a bit more cautious. What I need is a go-between. Someone who can tell her how I feel. What do you say? Do you think you can help me
Fine.
more
What?
time?
Sure, mate.
Wonderful! Now, all I need you to do is give her the flower and tell her it's from a secret admirer. Tell her I'll keep my distance and that I just want her to know that she's loved. Thank you. Come back as quick as you can and tell me what she says.
Okay, but first, I need to save a few people's lives. Quick, I have to medicine.
What are you doing in here? She needs the What? Quick, give it here. Yulia, you need to swallow this. Here, let me help you.
Yes! I've got flour, I can put that off the list.
Hopefully in a moment she should be able to breathe normally. That was extraordinary. How did you know she needed this exact thing? And at this exact moment? Are you some kind of oracle?
Yes!
Look, if you don't want to tell me, I won't look a gift horse in the mouth. But no matter. That was like the gods hearing my prayers and intervening.
I could honestly just say
You
I'm an
just
oracle.
saved a person's life, and you should be proud of yourself. She might even be able to thank you herself in a few moments. And maybe she can tell us who poisoned her, and who she meant when she was muttering about that snake's cruel black eyes. In the meantime, I'm happy to help you with whatever it is you need.
I don't really need anything.
That's a shame. Thanks again for saving Yulia's life. Apollo smiles upon you.
Oh, she's getting up.
Oh, it's you. Sorry, I'm still a bit out of it. But thanks for trying to help me, I suppose. Was there something you wanted? Lucretia says I'm supposed to rest. As much as I'm grateful that you tried to help me, it's just not safe for me to talk about it. Please, no more questions. Thank you.
I mean, I already know what happened.
You mean my life story? Oh,
Okay,
our
for
father
sisters.
found good husbands for my sisters, but I wasn't cut out for that kind of life. So he found me a job as a scribe for a prominent merchant. It was
Cool.
a good life for a while,
Fire.
until we must have had 100 workers passing buckets of water, chanting prayers to Vulcan, but they fell on deaf ears. The fire was relentless, and it claimed everything and everyone. My employer told me to grab what valuables I could and flee for the Tiber with the crowds.
Then
I
you nearly
remember
drowned and
diving
you come
into the
here.
river, and then the next thing I knew, I was waking up on the riverbank not far from here. Thank you, but to be honest, sometimes I think dying in that fire might have been a blessing, given what's happened since. I can tell you, but it's a long story.
Yes.
All right. I'd been here about a week.
Any
When it
information
dawned
is
on me
good.
I'd be trapped here for the rest of my life. I could hardly breathe, and I knew I had to get out somehow. So when my new friend Aurelia offered me a secret way out, I would have done anything. And then I learned her asking price. 1,000 denarii. She was supposed to be my friend. I told her it would take me years to save up that much. So she suggested I take out a loan from Malleolus. And I did. I had to sign an agreement saying I'd work off the debt over 30 years. But I figured I'd be out of here so soon it wouldn't matter. I paid Aurelia, and she gave me her
It's just
so-called
poison in
way
it. I
out.
have it.
Do you want to know what it was? You figured it out already. I wish I'd been so astute. Drink this, she said, and you'll be out of here in no time. Of course, I demanded my money back, but she refused. She pointed to a sign on her tavern saying, "Let the buyer beware." Then she just looked at me with those cruel black eyes, and she laughed. She immediately told Malleolus I'd tried to escape without paying him back. Only, he didn't seem upset or surprised at all. In fact, he just thanked her. And that's when I realized...
Is that how I
two
can
of them
blackmail him?
had planned the
'Cause
whole
holy
thing
shit.
from the beginning. That's what I said to the magistrate. I went to Sentius and begged for help, but he said the law was clear. I'd signed over my labor for 30 years and there was nothing he could do. I thought about resisting too. But Malleolus said if I didn't submit, I'd break the golden rule. And I couldn't be responsible for all those deaths, so he locked me in his villa. Confiscated everything I owned as collateral, and made me wear immodest, humiliating outfits while I worked day in, day out. His wife Claudia was just as bad. She set me to work on an endless stream of futile, demeaning tasks. I'd be on my hands and knees, scrubbing the floor clean for hours, only for her to pour slop on it and hiss, "You missed a spot." Those two took everything from me. But they forgot to confiscate one thing. My hemlock. I just wanted it to be over. But it seems I messed that up too. Should have drunk all of it. I brought it on myself. I trusted one of the most callous human beings I've ever met, and tried to swindle the other. I don't know how I could have been so stupid. When I've recovered, I expect their thug Domitius will come for me. He'll escort me back to their villa, and I'll be right back where I started. Only this time, I won't be able to lull myself to sleep at night with the thought of a permanent solution. Honestly, it would have been better if the poison had been allowed to run its course.
Well,
I doubt it.
shit.
It seems this is the fate the gods have chosen for me, for trying to escape. At least until someone breaks the golden rule. Huh. Maybe it wouldn't be so bad. A lot. But it doesn't matter. I made a suicide pact with Ulpius last night.
That's the guy who's gonna jump.
He's in exactly the same
Fuck.
position as I am. Malleolus and Aurelius set the same trap for him a month after they did it to me. He and I are in this together. He's probably already thrown himself.
No, he hasn't. I'm gonna stop
into
him.
Malleolus's villa by now. If so, I'd never be able to live with myself, knowing I broke my promise to him.
No, let's go stop him.
I doubt you could make it up to the bluff in time. I don't know who you are, or why you seem so determined to help me, but thank you.
May Apollo keep you safe.
Isn't the great temple majestic?
Yeah. I don't care about your shitty temple. I gotta save a life. All of the grand achievements with humanity, all the temples, all the structures are unimportant. We can save one life. Alright, come on, man.
Salve, friend.
I don't have
I'm
time.
Octavia.
I need to
Welcome
stop
to
him
life
from
under the golden
killing
rule.
himself.
It's a ghastly thing, is it not? How are you faring so far? All right. Well, it was lovely to meet you. I look forward to getting to know you better over the coming months. And if you ever...
I can't believe this is how it ends.
Oh no. No. Ulpius, what are you doing? Get back from there. If you lose your balance, you'll fall.
That's the idea.
What? Why? Why would you want that?
Why do you think I'm stuck for the rest of my life working for a man who treats me like an animal?
I know things are hard for you right now. They're hard for all of us. We're all in this together, Ulpius. Please just think this through. If you do this, it could be the sin that seals
It's not.
all of our faith.
It's not. But
Is that what you want?
I'm sorry, but I just don't care anymore.
Please, Ulpius. Help him.
I'm
He goes
trying!
It could be the end for us all.
That's what I wanted to do all along, but you keep
I've
distracting
never had to
me.
deal with this sort of thing. Please, you need to talk.
Oh, I'm great at talking to suicide chompers. The one time I did, they killed themselves.